Hey, what's up, guys? Tater Trader back with another weekly review. Going over all our trades we had this week, and we had a pretty good week based on the position that we're in. So I'm actually proud of that. And the reason why I came to IB was to maximize my opportunities because I felt like in the outer broker I was just too restricted. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So this week, you can see ending the week, our total account value is 43,700. Um, you can see this right here. I was paying $40 a week in interest, and now I'm paying $7 a week. Like you can see the difference there in how much interest they were charging me over there. Plus, my fill on orders were kind of they're backdooring your deals for and basically taking cuts off it. So my fills are kind of trash, and now I get filled at what I asked for or better. So that is basically what I like about them mainly. The next thing is right now we only pushing $21,000 worth of margin. I remember when this was at 25,000. So the money we've been making has been reducing that amount because we have stocks that we're holding. So that is all that we have there. This is the stuff that we have for next week. I'll talk about that in a second. So we go over the trades that we had from last week. So we had our Chewies on. We had three contracts paying us basically around $120. And Chewy went up on Monday, and I said, I'm just gonna take the $70. So I closed that out. It was a good trade. I just took the risk off the table because I felt like I could deploy the money somewhere else to make more money instead of wait 4 more days for $50. So I said I'm just gonna redeploy that money somewhere else. We had Boeing on for 2 weeks, and Boeing dropped. So I said, you know what? It was paying me 540, so I said I'm just gonna take it off, net that $300, right, and 230s left, and then I continued over Boeing. So I remounted Boeing again the same week with the same contract because Boeing continued to fall, right? And I remounted it, got sold it for $100, bought it back for 60 when it came back up, and then I turned around, sold the contract for next week. So it's I was just trying to make some more money. It didn't work in my favor, but it is what it is. So I had a Zoom trade that I had put on, and this trade was literally a 1 day trade. I put on the trade Monday. Yeah, I put on the trade on Monday, and Tuesday I took it out. So I put it on, pay me 124, and Tuesday I bought it back, paying me 35. Bought it back for $35 because I wanted to remove the risk again. If I have that much profit, I'm just gonna take the risk off the table because this market is kind of funky right now. So I'll just take my profits and walk away. Peloton. I was in Peloton from last week. 5 contracts, 66 cents, $66 each. Bought them back for $16, so I net $244. Etsy was not Etsy. Fazly was one that I was in, and Fazly was the definition of roll tide. If it's working with you, just keep working with it. So I had that one contract on, paying me $90, and Fastly went up, so I bought it back for $30. As you can see, I made $50. And you can see this is a 71 strike. So when I bought it back, I already had a plan of, I'm going to use this money again. So what did I do? I wrote three of the 73s paying me $75, and I bought them back for $25 the next day, making 145. And then I went into Fazly because I was like, okay, I want to do next week's 73s, right? So I wrote the 73s for next week, paying me $1.49 each, right? $150 each, and Fazly went up, so I bought them back. So I made 197 off those because I'm not gonna hold it for a week, lock up that much cash for a week for $100 unless the stock is out of my range. It fell on me drastically, so I'm stuck in the trade. So then I turn around, right? Because if it's treating you good, you just roll up on another one. So I wrote the 76s on Thursday. It's just a 1 day trade to Friday. I wrote two of them. I should have wrote three, but I wrote two. I wrote two of them, paying me $70. Bought them back for $15. Made another $100. And Peloton, I had next week contracts with Peloton, sold them for 47, and Peloton went up, so I just took the profits off that. So all in all, this month we made $3,000. We still got another week. This week we made $1,563. So we actually made more than we made the last 2 weeks. And you can see that I made. You notice I didn't say anything about Beyond or Win because I made zero on Beyond and zero on Win this week. You know what I mean? So it could have been a massive week if these stocks were behaving, but they're not behaving. So, what can I do? Boeing, as I said, Boeing this week we made 391. So my cost basis on Boeing now is at 163.20, down from 187, and winning beyond is just sitting there doing a bunch of nothing. But it is what it is. It's a part of the game. So I just leave them there and they do whatever they want to do. For next week, I have a bunch of trades for next week and some trades for the other week. I'm in DraftKings, just small, 3 contract. I have some monthly on Cake. I also have win puts because if you're gonna sit there and do nothing at all, then I might as well just sell some puts on it and make some money because I can't sell any calls because it's so far from my strike price and it seems like it's gonna take out my 85s next week. So we'll see how that goes. I also sold some puts on Beyond. We'll see. Is either Beyond is gonna go up or go down. So if it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, I make money. If it stays flat, I make money on both sides. So either way, I'm getting money from Beyond next week. Uh, Penn, yeah, I have 2 contracts on Penn. I could have took these off. I was up like $70 and I thought about it to take them off and roll up, but I said I was just gonna leave it because I had the 50 strike and the stock is at 55 and Penny's not a big mover. Like it'll move $1 a day. But if it has news, obviously it's gonna sell off or go up. So I feel kind of safe with these, so I left those pens. So that's there. I only have one Etsy for next week. I should have put a second one on, but I don't want to go over. I don't want to go over 70% of my margin, so I just didn't do it. And as I say, I have Win covered calls, I have Boeing covered calls, and I have BA covered calls. Um, Beyond covered calls actually expire in September, so I gotta wait a second week for that. So all in all, you can see our gains for this month. We beat out April, but I hit my monthly goal of 2,800, and that is what I'm striving for. So, I'm happy for that I got it this week. So I don't need to put any trades on next week that I don't have to or I don't feel that confident about. So that was it. This week I did a lot of trading. A lot of my stuff I did with Craig. Me and him, we have kind of the same mindset. His account is different from mine, but we kind of have the same mindset. So we do a lot of the same trades. So these are my trades in here for next week, as I said. So those are there. And when I was saying about controlling the margin is this is my account 43,700, and this is my maintenance margin. So this 2,900 can never go over this unless I get margin called. So I have to leave basically 20-30% of my account open at all times. So if the market drops 30%, I can hold a 30% drop in the market and I don't have to run and sell everything. So that is why like I have to control the margin because if I don't, I will end up selling things at a loss and stuff. So, I have to stay disciplined because there was tons of opportunity. Like me and Craig was talking about it, and I'm like, I just can't do it because I have Win, Boeing, and Beyond that are both dragging me down. So I can't put risk on the table knowing those stocks are I'm down so much on those stocks. So just controlling my margin and just keep doing it. Just keep trying to make money, just keep getting better. And it's a road to 100K. That's just what it is. So I'm just slowly grinding. Thanks for watching my video, and you got any questions, comments, what you trade this week, let me know below. And yeah, hope you stay green.